Hi there, and welcome to Nowhere Bound. If you're new around here, I'm Mike, and I'm with my trusty sidekick Juniper. We like to wander around and check out cool, beautiful spots wherever we can find them. This time, we're setting up camp right on the banks of the Ohio River for a pretty unique little getaway. We're glad you're here with us, so let's get into it. We arrived at camp in very cold and windy conditions. I noticed a pair of curious hawks soaring right above us. Juniper's attention was on the river as a gigantic coal barge approached us. You know it's windy when the ears start flapping in the breeze. These coal barges are really huge. It took a full 4 minutes for this one to pass us, so I'll speed up the footage a little bit. We are far away from any major city, but there is certainly no shortage of activity here. Okay, I've got camp all set up. Right now I am glad that we're not in a tent with the wind the way it is. The walls would be blowing around all over the place. So this is one area where this camper really shines, is in the wind. It's like a little cocoon in here and you don't even notice the wind. It doesn't even really shake that much with the stabilizers down. But man, they are saying that we've got 50-mile-an-hour gusts right now. It's like I can't catch a break. Just the other day, now here I am whining, but I was outside mowing the grass and it was hot. I was sweating, the sun was shining, everything's starting to turn green. So I have an opportunity to go camping, and it's cold and windy and just miserable outside. Oh. Now that I'm finished setting up, I need to just take a breather and relax, warm up my hands. So Juniper's with me. She's been hunkered down in here, warming up. So one of the bad parts about this campground for us right now is that it's so close to the highway. Route 7 is maybe 100 feet in that direction. And even though I don't think Juniper would venture out over to the highway, I'm going to keep her tied to a piece of paracord just to make sure she's okay. Better safe than sorry. But the great thing about this campground for us right now is that there's no people here. There's a lot of traffic going by on Route 7, but we're not sharing this campground with anybody else right now. And if you've watched the channel, you know that we like solitude. So it's a win in that regard. I'm really hoping that the weather settles down a little bit. The wind is supposed to calm down around 6 o'clock, and that'll just give us enough time to make dinner. And I have something pretty tasty planned to cook. I'm just tired of cooking in the cold. I want summer to be here so badly, and of course I'm going to complain about how hot it is when that time comes, but the grass is always greener, right? I'm making the executive decision to go out and get some food. Just across the bridge, there's a really quaint little market over there that looks very inviting. It looks like they have awesome food. So instead of suffering, I'm going to the store. All right, I've got Juniper loaded up. We're gonna go get some food. Interestingly, a police officer just took a lap through here, drove right into the campground. So I guess that's cool that they're keeping an eye on things. Glad I'm not a criminal.
Extra strength from Terry Natural. On sale now at Mother Earth Foods, empowering healthy living
and doing everything we can to turn renters into owners. Own the dream.
Good morning, Doctor.
Doctor?
Well, that's a bummer. Hensler's is closed. And it looks like such a neat little place, too. I'm disappointed. The website said they were open until 7. It's only 20 after 6 now. Liars. Can I please have a number 2 with a Diet Coke? Hopefully not a pun for what's to come later. I took the scenic route back to camp, over the hill and through the woods, and I had another animal sighting. Well, we're back at camp. This river is like a wind tunnel. Definitely not the most ideal conditions to be out here doing this. So, 45 degrees with lots of wind and no sun is way worse than 0 degrees and still air and dry. This sucks. But we went for a nice drive in the forest. I was pretty impressed, actually. Okay, we're getting settled in. This is going to be our view. The Wayne National Forest is a very interesting patchwork of national forest mixed with private property, and sprinkled all throughout the forest there's also oil wells everywhere, and a lot of the natural resources have been harvested or leased. There's not really an untouched part of the forest, to be honest. But that doesn't take away from the natural beauty. I mean, the landscape and the trees and the foliage and some of those properties look like hobbits live there. You know, it's a very majestic looking forest in places due to the topography. So on that note, I'll say goodnight, and I'll see you all in the morning, bright and early. What a difference a day can make. I slept pretty well, but it's still chilly this morning. Got my gloves and my hood on, but at least there's no wind and the sun is shining on me, and that feels great. I do know that I need to get some coffee going, so that's first on the agenda. I'm really enjoying this. It's such a unique, quirky little campground. Very friendly owner, and it's pretty high on the unique experience scale. I gotta say. I just wish it was a little warmer out. It's much better than yesterday, that's for sure. Now it's time for my favorite part of the adventure, when we take the Jeep deep into the forest and discover its mysteries. I've seen a lot of backpacking videos in this area, especially the Archer's Fork Loop Trail, which is right by here. And I noticed that the backpackers, some of them will take water directly out of these streams and filter it to drink. And then I happened to see a warning on a video about drinking the water, and I think this is why. That's a pipeline running directly through the stream, and it has splices in it. And I've noticed these pipes everywhere in this forest. There's lots of jack pumps and tanks and pipes running all through the forest. It detracts from the beauty a little bit, but unfortunately that's the world we live in. And it is what it is. Look over here. There's a piece of pipe just laying over there. Let's go see if we can take a closer look. Pipe in the stream there. Another pipe on the bank. So definitely come out and enjoy this forest, but bring your own water. Do not drink it from these streams, because from what I've read, they've been found to contain metal and arsenic and stuff that's just really not good for you, that a filter is not going to get out. Human beings are thirsty for energy, and we're going to pull it from wherever we can get it, unfortunately. Ready to get back in the Jeep? Come on, let's go. We are at the Archer's Fork Loop trailhead. This is a 14-ish mile loop trail that is very popular for backpacking trips. We're not going to do that today. We're only going to dip our toe in and maybe hike about a mile, go check out a cave that's supposed to be in there, just to get out and enjoy some sunshine and take a walk in the woods. And our friend the wind is back. This is when I realized we were going the wrong way. The sign for the trail is over by the parking area, and there looks like there's a trail going into the woods, but that in fact is not the proper entrance to the trail. It's down here. There's the cemetery, and just to the left of the cemetery, here is the entrance. And I missed it. You might have missed it too if you didn't watch this video. You're welcome. You see the NCT on this sign. That stands for North Country Trail. So part of this loop is shared by the North Country Trail, the longest continuous trail that runs from Vermont all the way to North Dakota, I believe. I will verify those facts for you right now. That is correct. The North Country National Scenic Trail is the longest national scenic trail in North America. It stretches approximately 4,800 miles across 8 states, making it the longest in the national trail system. First campsite, about maybe a mile into the trail, and they get some points for bushcraft. It's a nice chair. Even left a full jug of water. I wouldn't drink it though. And that's pretty cool. Thank you, whoever did that. This is almost like having your own mini Hocking Hills all to yourself. There's a little bit of graffiti, but not too bad. Very cool rock formations. That is just a huge slab of rock right over my head. This is awesome. Come here instead of Hocking Hills. There's a lot less people. Want a drink, puppy? Come here. Come. Come up. Good girl. Go ahead, you can have a drink. Go ahead. Good girl. I'm just kidding. Here you go. I brought my own. What a great day. Wow, so much sunshine. It feels like spring is in the air. I wish yesterday was like today, but that's okay. We'll take what we can get. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. We're gonna get hitched up and head on home, but I really do appreciate you sticking around until the end. You might notice a new way to support the channel that I've recently added. It's called buymeacoffee.com. The link is in the description below. And that's an easy way for you to throw a little support our way without committing to a subscription. I understand that that can be intimidating. And if you decide to buy us a coffee or 2 coffees or 10, I really appreciate it. I had a guy buy me 15 coffees the other day, my friend Greg. So there's also Patreon. On there you'll find GPS data, including the data from this trip. Socks Campground, I'm gonna come back here when the weather's a little nicer and we'll try it again. There's so much more to explore around here. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again nowhere soon. Be good to each other and get outside. Take care, everybody. Say bye, Juniper.